All right, guys, so we are going to be taking a look at this information, and we have about 5 questions that we need to answer and use this information to be able to help me. It says, Colette bought milk for herself each month and recorded the amount in the table below. For A through C, you want to write an expression that records the calculation as described and then solve the missing data in the table. So we're going to be looking at July and figuring out June. So it says she bought 1/4 of July, which is 2, in June. So if I were to go ahead and solve that, 1/4 times 2, so I know that this 2 is actually 2 over 1, so 1 times 2 is 2, and then 4 times 2 is 4. That is going to equal 1/2. So I can go ahead and put in June, she bought 1/2. Well, she didn't really buy a lot of milk then. Okay, so she bought 3/4 as much in September as she did in January and July combined. So she did January, which is 3, plus July, which is 2. So when she did this, she did 3/4 times what she did in January and July. So that's going to equal 3/4, times, and then 3 plus 2 is 5. And remember, it's going to be a 5 over 1 because that's that invisible 1. So 3 times 5 is 15/4. And I'm going to actually just convert this. I'm going to do 15 divided by 4. 4 goes into 15 3 times, minus 12 equals 3. Okay, so 3 3/4 is what she bought in September. Okay, in April, so we're going to look for April and fill this in. She bought a 1/2 gallon less, so I know I'm going to have to subtract a 1/2 gallon, then twice as much in August. So 2 times as much in August. Okay, so now I can do this. 2 times 1 is 2, because remember August was 1, that's where I got that, and I'm going to subtract 1/2. Okay, I can't do this, so I'm going to have to borrow, so I'm going to change this into 1 and 2/2, so I borrowed that, minus 1/2, and I get 1 and 1/2. So 1 and 1/2. Okay, it says display the data on the table in a line plot. So this goes back to the very beginning of this module. And I'm going to make a line plot. And what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to look, and I know I'm probably going to want to start probably at 0 because I do have something that is below 0. And when I look at this, you know what, I'm going to convert this 7/4. I'm going to convert it into a mixed, 7/4 divided. 7 divided by 4. 7 divided by 4. 4 goes into 7 one time, minus 4 is 3. So it's 3/4. So this equals 1 3/4. So when I'm looking at this, I'm not going to go past 3. So I'm going to put 3 right here. And I'm going to put my 1 and my 2. And when I look at this, I notice that I've got fourths. I do have 2/2, but I can figure out what that conversion is. So I'm going to do fourths. So I need to do 1/4, 2/4. I should have put this up a little bit higher. 3/4. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and then I'm going to go 1/4, 2/4, and then 3/4. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, use my data. I had 3, so I'm going to put an X above 3. 2, and I'm crossing it off, so I know I've used it. Put an X above 2. 1 and 1/4, so I need to find 1 and then 1/4. 1 1/2, which I know that 1 1/2 is 2/4, because if I convert this into that common denominator of 4, I get 1 2/4. I already converted that. 1 3/4. Oops, I need to cross those off. June was a 1/2, which is going to be 2/4. July is 2. August is 1. September, we made a mistake. We needed to go all the way to 3 3/4, so we probably should have gone all the way to 4. So that was my mistake. So we're going to go ahead and do 4. And it's okay if you guys have to do something like this where you make that mistake. It is completely fine. Oops, 3/4. 3 3/4. So I'm going to put my X here, and then I cross that off, and then I've got 1/4. Okay, so now it says how many gallons of milk did she buy from January to October. So I want to add all of these up. So I'm actually just going to add up my whole numbers first. So I've got 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, so 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 7 plus 1 is 8. Okay, now I'm going to add my fractions. 1 1/4 plus 1 1/2 plus 1 3/4 plus 1/2 plus 3 3/4 plus 1/4. And if I count this up, it should be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and it's 10 months. Okay, so now I can go ahead and add these up, but I do need to convert this times 2, sorry, and this one so that I have a common denominator of 4. So then this is going to be, this will actually be 2/4. Same thing here, that'll be 2/4. So I'm going to add up my whole numbers. I've got 1 2 3 plus 3 is 6. And then I'm going to add my numerators. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11, plus 1 is 12. Okay, so I have, oops, sorry guys, 6 12/4, which 12/4 actually equals 3. So 6 plus 3 is going to be 9. And then don't forget, I need to add that 8 up. She purchased 17 gallons of milk.